For dinner tonight is, what is the sauce, baby? It's linguine with shrimp, spinach, lemon shrimp scampi. That is what we are having for dinner tonight. Really pretty quick recipe. I feel like my handy bunny made it for us tonight. I feel like it came together in about 20-30 minutes or so. Nice and fancy for not a long time. So I will link the recipe down below for you guys. I feel like if other than the spinach, which you could substitute it for anything, these are staples that you would have in the house. You could even make it with chicken. If you don't do fish, you could do it vegetarian. If you don't do fish or, you know, chicken or anything like that. But that's what's for dinner, and it looks delicious. This has been a quick go-to snack for me. It's 2 small apples cut up. It's Sunday caramel sauce, about 10 grams of it, and about 5 grams of extra mini organic chocolate chips from H-E-B. Seems a little bit strange, I guess, but it is so delicious and such a great go-to low point snack. It's only 2 points for this entire thing. Crazy, right? This is what we're having for dinner tonight. You guys have seen us have this before. It is a mock KFC bowl. So we had some breaded chicken in the freezer. We just toasted that up in the air fryer. There's some mashed potatoes down there, and I just did mashed potatoes from my stockpile of flaked mashed potatoes. Even though I have russet, I've been using the russet for breakfast. So I use that. Some corn that we just cooked up on the stove with salt and pepper, basic seasoning, and then the chicken. Gravy, this one's Emmy, so gravy for her, no gravy for Maddie, no gravy for Autumn. They don't care for it. And then just some cheddar cheese on top. This is actually cheddar jack. And then I have a big salad on the side. I'm gonna mix this up, and we have light Italian dressing and light ranch. And they'll pick what they want, and that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Tonight's dinner is turkey meatloaf. So this was just 1 pound of just 99.1 turkey, so very, very lean. Mixed it with a bunch of stuff, so for Weight Watchers, this is 5 points. I need to measure this out, but this is probably 4 or 5 points as well. I'll put some spray butter, salt and pepper on it, and then I have a half a cup of just frozen green beans that I cooked up on there. And actually it worked out well because I washed the potatoes and tossed them in the oven with the meatloaf. So that is what's for dinner tonight. Dinner tonight got a little toasty, but that's okay. This is breakfast sausage casserole. Link the recipe down below. Very basic. It has a pound of ground up sausage, eggs, hash browns, some cheese, some milk, a bunch of seasoning. Stuff it all together and throw it in the oven. Really, really easy and just a different take on dinner. We've only done breakfast for dinner one other night in the last like maybe month or 6 weeks, so this is always a nice treat, and this is what we're having. Tonight's dinner is chicken Alfredo. I'm having mine over spaghetti squash. Not everybody loves spaghetti squash in the family, so this is a half spaghetti squash for me. Everybody else has linguine pasta. And then we just cut up 2 large chicken breasts, some jarred Alfredo sauce with some broccoli cooked in there. That's what's for dinner tonight. Pretty quick and easy. This is what's for dinner tonight. I just had some marinated chicken that was sitting in Italian dressing for the last few days. Grilled that up. Some mixed vegetables with some spray butter on it, and then some whole wheat pasta. Just kind of what we had left. There's rotini and penne with a little bit of Alfredo sauce on it. Just a nice, balanced, wholesome meal. Okay, this is my little grocery haul for the week. It was, oh no, where's my receipt? It was $64.12. So not bad. I did go over a little bit, but I'll tell you why here in just a minute. You can see them there. I went to Walmart instead of H-E-B. Normally I can get a better deal, more stuff for cheaper at H-E-B. I did notice I haven't been to H-E-B in over a week. Instead of going a week, this time we went about 10 days, because I went last Friday and today's Monday. So it was a few extra days. Our freezer and pantry is starting to look a lot more bare than even last week when I gave you guys an update. We went through quite a bit of food here in the last few weeks, and I don't want to get too down to where we have nothing. So I bought some different things than what we just needed for meals this week. And I am going to go ahead and stop the pantry challenge this week. We probably could make it another several weeks and be fine, but I want to stick to a budget. I don't want to go back and spend, you know, $1,000 trying to stock back up just in case. So I'm going to try and stock up over the next several weeks, and that I will share with you guys. So I went to Walmart. I haven't been to H-E-B, so I don't know if the prices at H-E-B have increased, but Walmart's prices were definitely a lot pricier than things were last week. So here's the deal with these large number 10 cans for vegetables. I was going to stock back up on frozen vegetables. I'd mentioned that on my vlogs. If you follow my vlogs regularly, when I was at Walmart, I just couldn't pass up this deal. These were $1.50 a can, and then of course when I got to the register, this said $1.50, but it was actually $2.50, which is still a great deal. If you've ever purchased one of these large cans before, usually at H-E-B they run about anywhere from $5.50 to like $7 something, depending on what's in them. The green beans are usually closer to $6. The corn is like $6 something. Usually fruit in this size can is like $7.50, something like that. So when I saw that they had these, again, if you watch my vlog channel, you probably saw that, I couldn't pass it up. So I got 6 of them, which ended up being $10 of my budget, which is part of the reason why I went over to the $64. And then I also bought a big bag of charcoal, which was $9. So between this and the charcoal is $19. Otherwise, I would have come in under budget at $46, but it's fine. This was way cheaper at $10 than this bag. So for instance, this bag of vegetables, the broccoli florets, was 4 pounds and it was $5. This is almost a half pounds of green beans for $1.50. You honestly cannot beat it. It has a longer shelf life. I thought maybe they're about to expire. The shelf life, the expiration date on them is not until 2023. So that's amazing. So I picked them up. I honestly regret not picking up more. They did have 2 full shelves of them. I only found the one whole kernel golden corn. They only had the one, but that's fine because that was $2.50. The biggest vegetable that we use is green beans, and honestly we really enjoy green beans from a can. So this is going to be awesome. I picked up 3 of the Italian cut and 2 of the regular cut green beans. So that is going to be fantastic for $1.50, and it is shelf stable and it takes up no room in my freezer. So that's awesome. And then like I said, the frozen broccoli florets, I probably will pick up a fresh bag this weekend. I plan on doing like a stock up haul, but not like a $600 or $700 stock up haul. We're gonna go to Costco, maybe Sam's, and I think I'm gonna sit down and really look at what the budget is. I think I'm gonna do $300, and I'm gonna try and make it for a good majority of October. So we'll see. I'll kind of play that by ear and let you guys know. We're completely out of cereal, so I picked up a Berry Colossal Crunch. This is $1 back on Ibotta. If you've never used Ibotta before, go check her out. So I'll get $1 back on that. Just the 1 bag of cereal, because stocking up on cereal can be expensive. So next time I shop, I'll try and pick up a couple more bags to last us a little while. The girls were completely out of ranch, and I had no more in my stockpile outside, so I picked up a ranch. The fruit of choice this week is going to be clementines. The fruit was so expensive, you guys. I was going to buy apples, but the apple, 3 pounds, was like $5.50 for Gala apples at this Walmart. So again, I don't know if that's everywhere or what's going on, but I went with the mandarin oranges, which was still almost $5 for this 3 pound bag. I think it was like $4.48 or something. But we haven't had mandarin oranges this entire time, so I picked those up. I found these the other day at Target. These are the veggie chips, and I just thought these were super cute for Halloween time, the ghost and bats. These are sea salt. Normally I wouldn't pick up the individual bags like this if the girls weren't in school, but I couldn't pass them up because they're so cute. Then I picked up 2 of the ragu roasted garlic parmesan Alfredo sauce. We use this for various recipes, and it's nice to have some on hand, and we're completely out. So picked up 2. 3 underripe avocados. I'll set those out. As soon as they're ripe, they'll go in the fridge. Those were 50 cents each. 1 gallon of milk, which I thought I bought it cracked, but it got stuck when we were trying to pull it out and it spilled a little bit, so that stinks. But 1 gallon will get us through this weekend. Watermelon, this will probably be the last watermelon of the season. It's seedless. Is it? Oh my gosh, is it not seedless? Darn it, maybe it's not seedless. But anyway, regardless, it'll probably be the last watermelon of the season, and it was $4.50. I picked up some hot dog buns. We're grilling out hot dogs, which is why I got the charcoal, and we didn't have any hot dog buns, so I got that. I got 1 loaf of just the French bread. It was $1. I'm going to slice this up, and it's going to be for the bruschetta that I make. I bought the Roma tomatoes. This was a great price. It was $1.60 for this 2-pound bag of tomatoes, so I thought that that was pretty good. And I feel like that's not 2 pounds. I feel like that's like easily 5 pounds, but I don't know. I'm not sure what happened there. So I picked those up. I have some basil from my basil plant. I will make that as a little side. Some corn on the cob. This was another thing. I didn't pick up frozen corn kernels. I picked up on the cob just to switch it up and have something different. 1 loaf of, oh my gosh, I thought that was mold. It's not. Whew, I got scared for a second. 1 loaf of the Sara Lee Delightful bread. A thing of sliced pepper jack cheese. We didn't have any sandwich cheese, well, the sandwich cheese that Andres and I like to eat, so I picked this up. We still have some of the Kraft sliced cheese for the girls' sandwiches, and we have a tiny bit of turkey sandwich meat left, so between this and that, that'll get us through this weekend. Carb balance tortillas, some bananas, and then like I said, that's tomatoes. So this week our goal is to use up the fruit that we have, so which is why I only bought oranges and a watermelon and some bananas, and yeah, that's all I got for $64. Isn't that crazy? I feel like other times I can definitely come out with a whole lot more for my $50, but this week, that's all we got. That's gonna be it for this pantry challenge. I hope that you guys really enjoyed following along with it. I tried to incorporate as many meals as I could as to what we were eating, tours and stuff of everything. I definitely don't want to be super low to the point where, you know, don't have a whole lot, because with winter coming up, with flu season, and still, you know, going through a global pandemic, you never know when you're gonna need that extra food. So now that I've kind of rotated through everything, we've made sure stuff hasn't gone bad. We've been able to save that money over this last month, which has been nice. We have a little bit of a cushion in our grocery budget going forward, which is awesome. Typically, I like to spend, usually I was doing between $500 and $600, but I've just completely come to terms with the fact that our budget is at least $600, and with all of us being at home right now, I may even bump it up to $700 for the time being. So it's been nice. We were able to save, I'll put a number here with the total amount that we saved this month in doing the pantry challenge and going through what we have and stuff like that. So I'm going to be able to have that and kind of use it in future grocery budgets, which is, I may take a little bit of it, and now I probably won't. I probably will just stick with whatever budget I set for October, and we are going to be doing that this weekend. So be on the lookout for that, for a stock up grocery haul. It'll be from Sam's and Costco, and then we'll kind of go from there. I hope you guys enjoyed this pantry challenge. Let me know in the comments down below some of the things that you used up during this pantry challenge, and we'll see you in the next one. Also, if you're doing Shelf-tember, let me know. I'd love to check out your Instagram or anything like that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.